One day, I was driving her to the airport to fly back to Chicago when we passed this little brick house that had a for sale sign on it. And she said, "Boy, that's a pretty house." So I took a big chance. I bought the house. When she came back, I picked her up and I said, "You remember that house you liked?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "While you were gone, I bought it. You have to marry me now." The third time was the charm.
Well, Bill Clinton just wrapped up the second night of the Democratic convention with his set-piece speech, the thing that everybody was waiting for. He was trying to do a couple of things. First, he was trying to act as an advocate for his wife, to persuade the public and the people in the hall that she's the person who should be the next American president. He was also trying to convey what was obviously quite a carefully packaged political message. A big problem for Hillary Clinton is that many people aren't very excited by the idea of this is an election where a lot of people seem to want change. And how are they going to persuade people that Hillary Clinton, who they've known for 20 years, who's the epitome of the American establishment really, represents change? What Bill Clinton did was to package her as a change maker, as somebody who throughout her life has taken on difficult challenges, social challenges, and found ways of improving matters. It was very effectively done because he's an effective speaker, but it was clearly a pre-packaged message. People out in the audience have been given little signs saying change maker and were busy waving them. I'd be very interested, and I'm just not sure whether that will go as well across in the public at large, amongst the people watching on television or online, as it did in the hall.
You nominated the real one. And she is still the best darn change maker I have ever known. We got to get back on schedule. You guys calm down.
And I think the other big question that's interesting is, how do Americans now feel about the whole Clinton dynasty? Bill Clinton started the speech by talking about how he first met Hillary, about their first encounter in Yale Law School and so on. And in a way it was very touching. But of course, the whole of America knows the complicated family history of Bill Clinton, the affair with Monica Lewinsky, the impeachment. None of that was touched upon. And I wonder whether it makes people feel pretty cynical about the kind of rather saccharine image that Bill Clinton presented of Clinton family life. This is Gideon Rachman at the Democratic Convention in Philadelphia.